Hello everyone, I am officially bringing you the in-depth tutorial on how to run a successful, popular casino in BitLife. It took me a couple days to figure this out and to test different things to see if other things would work, right? And quickly, I want to announce that my Patreon is officially back up and running. We are back full time. I finally have figured out my content schedule with being in school. And to celebrate that, we are doing a Black Friday sale. So on all the tiers, for your first month, you can get 30% off as long as you sign up before December 1st. Use code Friday30 and you will get 30% off. Listen, I have a podcast on there. I'm going to be doing live streams. I'm going to have videos uploaded on there that will never see the light of day on YouTube. And if you join the VIP tier, I can even recreate your life or do custom challenges and BitLife for you. So go join, it's a great community there. And with that being said, let's get into this tutorial for the casino update. So right away, I just have a life here. I of course made myself be from Vegas once again because it's just too iconic not to be, honestly. And I'm really gonna show you from start to finish exactly only using casino things to make you money from being young to an adult. So this video is gonna tie everything together. So right away, we are just going to age until we are old enough to get our first part-time job. And that brings us to the ripe old age of 15 in the United States at least. So we are going to be a lifeguard and I'm pretty much just going to work a full-time, part-time schedule. I'm going to get a second part-time job. We will be a caterer because that pays the most. So that's 2. Eyesight exam, let's see. We passed, good. And let's get our third and final part-time job, a bellhop. Okay, so now we are 18 years old, we are taking time off, and we have $29,000 in our bank balance. I'm going to quickly quit all these jobs. And we are now officially going to only make money using the casino update. If you guys saw in my other video, I'll have it on the screen here, but just go check my profile. Sports betting in BitLife is so overpowered to make money, okay? Like, you make a disgusting amount of money, and I have an in-depth tutorial for that as well. So we don't even have to start our casino yet. We are strictly just going to gamble and we are going to go to sports betting. So mini kind of tutorial. You always want to bet on the team that has the lower odds because 10-1 means you will get a higher pay percentage if they win. That is because they're the underdog. So you want to bet for Gallo because 6 is less than 10. That is the simple explanation. So we are going to bet Gallo. It is a pretty big ratio. So I'm going to bet 10,000. And the key is you win the money on that ratio. See, they won, and that 10,000 is now 60,000. So we already have enough to start the smallest casino, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm going to earn us the money to get us to right away the biggest casino possible so we have the best chance of becoming popular. We're not trying to have a humble start here. I'm trying to be the Elon Musk of casinos. So now we have 8-1 versus 17. So we're gonna bet for Chicago, 8-1, and I'm going to bet half my money. So let's see. See, that is the time when you get unlucky, but now we have Milwaukee. So this ratio is a bit closer, so I'm not going to bet as much money, but I will still bet on the lower ratio team. Okay, great. 9-1 versus 8. This is another example where it's a bit low, where it's not. This is another example of the difference not being that big, so I'm not going to bet too much on them because we still don't have that much money, right? When you have a lot of money, you can bet the max bet each time. It doesn't matter. So another one. Okay, these are really like bad odds. They're only like 1 different, so we're just going to keep doing the one that's still lower. This is a great one. So Baltimore Rays, 2 versus 19. So I'm going to bet like almost all my money on that because they're so much more likely to win. Even though we'll only get a ×2 percentage, that's still a lot of money. Okay, so that's 400,000. Now we have a 1 versus 2. I'll bet a bit lower because it's only a 1-point difference. And we learned that 1-1 does not mean 100% likely to win. I learned that the hard way. So this is a great one. San Antonio 6 versus 10. San Antonio will bet a lot of money. Okay, so that's 2.5 million. We are almost at the amount we need to open the highest level of a casino possible. So same thing, San Francisco will bet a bit lower because it's only a 1-point difference. So again, if you guys want a detailed tutorial, I literally have like a 20-minute video explaining this all in like huge detail. So just go watch that first before you watch this video. So Phoenix, this is probably going to be the thing that gets us to the amount of money we need. Yep. And that one is 17 million. See how it's so overpowered? It's actually crazy. Okay, so now we're 18 and I can open my casino. It's insane. So luxury casinos, 5 million. It has 6 amenity capacity, 5 entertainment capacity, and 7 game rooms. So we are going to buy it with cash. Let's call it the Millionaires Club. Okay, so this is the most important thing that I've learned. The tips officially start now. The number one most important thing when it comes to having a popular, successful, and profitable casino. We are strictly looking at profits right now because I myself in the beginning struggled making a profit, and I got hundreds of messages and comments from people being like, no matter what I do, I am in the negative. The theme of your casino is number one. So I'm going to pick outer space, pick the one you like the best or whatever. I just feel like outer space today. And every single thing you choose in your casino, the entertainment, the amenities, all have to revolve around this theme, or else it will not be popular. It's going to be all over the place. It's an anime theme. Why is there Hollywood stuff? Why is there outer space stuff? You have to stick to the theme. So we're going to do outer space. I'm going to invest 5 million into the casino. And here we have it. So just take a note of my popularity, okay? I want to show you guys the difference in popularity from this first year to when we age a year. You will see the difference. So step one is let's do our amenities. So we have 6 empty slots. So the first one, we are going to choose a bar. Now the amenities, I encourage you having all different ones. So have at least one of each, but always make sure it's the theme, because as long as it sticks with the theme, it will have full popularity and you'll make a bunch of money. So for example, since our thing is space, we're not going to choose a sword swallower. It's not medieval times. We're not going to choose Beverly Hills Bar. We are going to choose Pluto Cantina because it is about space. Start project, do it. Same thing now with the nightclub. So we have Jolly Rogers. That means nothing. Bouncy Buccaneers. That's nothing to me. Heavenly Bodies. That is space. This is literally the utmost important thing to do in this casino. So really take note of this. So next is our restaurant. So we have to pick space themed. So Hollywood, Davy Jones, no, we're gonna do Ort Cloud Cafe, space. Then next we're going to do the wedding chapel because this is always like a popular one. So Celestial Weddings, yes. Wild Wingdings, no. Dream Husbando, no. Waifu, no. Celestial. If you want to make the worst casino ever, then you can have it be all over the place. It won't be profitable. So the ones I like to add extra ones are our bars and nightclubs, just because people are at a casino, they want to drink, they want to dance. So let's just add another nightclub, Black Hole Disco, that's perfect. And let's do another bar. We will do Space Stallion. That's it. That's how simple that is. And that, it seems so like unserious at first, but then you realize how crucial it is. Now, the same rule applies to your entertainment. It is the number one most important thing. So when you are choosing an artist in residence, you must pick somebody that has a genre that will fit the theme. Their fame means nothing. Do not let it fool you. So Larry Wiles, Ragtime, that won't do good for space. Neo folk won't do good. Zenmea, synthwave. Synthwave is a genre that is highly associated with like sci-fi movies. So we are hiring Zenmea. Okay, so we're going to try and book her. Now, to maximize profits, okay, you want to offer them the lowest salary. However, if they're very famous, this is when the problem can occur. If you just make a regular offer of the minimum amount, they'll probably reject you if they're really famous. If they're not that famous, they're more likely to accept it. What you want to do is secure them also for 10 years. But if you have the Hollywood star, they will accept your low offer no matter what, even if they're famous. So personally, I'm going to use it because I'm making a tutorial, want this to be as smooth as possible. So I'm going to offer Zenmea $50,000. So there we go. She's accepting it. So that already brought her popularity up, even though she literally has like zero fame. Do you see that? So next, the performance acts, the themes matter. So we are going to do outer space and we are going to have one of each because that one doesn't really affect anything. They all kind of make similar revenues when you take a look, when you have one of each. So just for variety's sake for this and for your amenities, you can have variety. Not when it comes to the game rooms though, we will talk about that. So let's pick a comedian. I'm going to offer just above average salary because again, I'm trying to maximize profits but still get good people. So let's pick one. So their impression isn't that good. Theirs, we could get better. Okay, so this is the best one I could find, so we're going to hire them. So pretty much the higher salary you offer, you don't necessarily have to go all the way, but basically the higher salary you offer, the more profit they will generate and they will be popular as long as you click the right theme. So let's do an outer space drag show. So that's pretty good too. So we're going to hire them. Okay. And there we go. So we have officially a magic act. We have the drag show, the exotic dance, and the comedian. We'll get back to the amenities and the celebrity stars in a bit. First, let me tell you guys about the game rooms. So we are here to maximize profit. So one thing about the casino update, I have tried almost every combination. The only way to have an extremely popular game pretty much in every category is if it's sports betting. Why? Because the house loses or breaks even. Anytime the house keeps beating the players, it will not be a popular room. So it is irrelevant to the success of your casino, the popularity of the game. If you choose a popular game like sports betting, literally we got 25 million from sports betting. Why? Because the odds are not in the house's favor. It makes them way too much revenue and you will lose money. Because the upkeep of having that room is not covered by the costs, by the profits you're making, because you're not making any. It literally does like wages 11 million, payouts 11 million, you make 0. The most profitable game in the casino update is slots, and that is pretty much in real life as well, I'm pretty sure. Every room you are going to make slots. So we are going to choose slots, start the project, maximize the amount of machines you can have. This is the total maximum because we have the luxury casino already. We're not going to have to upgrade. Get a quote, install it now, and the next thing, the name doesn't really matter. Minimum bet amount, maximize, because all that matters is your casino being popular for you to make money, not necessarily these machines. House win rate, maximize it. So that in itself is going to make the game not popular. That doesn't mean people aren't going to go. It just means people don't like it. Who cares if they don't like it? People love sports betting, so it becomes popular. Why? Because they're making money off you. So that is what you are going to do for every single game room. You are going to make it all slots. Now, if you're not trying to maximize profits, you're trying to make the most realistic casino possible, you're trying to just fill it with games you like, fine. But this is a tutorial on how to make the most money possible. Next, we're going to add slots, and you guys are going to see me do that for every single room. Minimum bet amount, maximize, house win rate, maximize. So I will do this for every single one and I will show you. So here we have it. Every single room is a slot machine. You see that some are green. It's completely irrelevant. They will all go down to 0 eventually. So don't worry about that too much. Don't let the popularity of the game rooms fool you. See, look already. I haven't even aged yet. And my popularity for the casino went from red to green and I haven't even aged. So this is what you have to do. The next thing to ensure profit is go to your gamblers. You want to switch as many of these gamblers and turn them into high rollers, because right now recreational isn't doing anything for you. They've only lost 1,200 versus this high roller Serena has lost 76,000. We've only just opened. We haven't even aged. So now imagine there is 500K in losses and all of them are high rollers. That's like 500K times like 20 people. So right now, Serena and Jessica are high rollers. So that's not a problem. What I'm going to do is target the people that are not. Now, sometimes targeting them, they are going to turn into a level lower. So calculated might go down to adventurous, but majority of the time they will become high rollers. I practice this myself. It increased my profits every year because they're all becoming high rollers. So what you want to do is you want to give them drinks. So let's give her a Bloody Mary. She didn't want it. So when she doesn't want it, so when they don't want to drink, encourage them to gamble. If they want to drink, still encourage them to gamble. Do both. So slots, let's emphasize the payout. Okay? So she lost it all. She went down to adventurous. It's going to happen. That's okay. But we will just move on to the next person, Martina. So let's offer Martina a drink. Let's do a glass of Chardonnay. She played 50 games of slots and now she's a high roller. I'm going to now leave her alone. With the high rollers, you really want to encourage them to gamble. That's kind of what you want to do. You want to be like, hey guys, gamble, promise them things, excitement, payouts, give them like those free lucky tokens or whatever. So now we're moving on to Gordon. Gordon, let's offer him a drink. Virgin Sangria. 49 games of slots. I'm going to keep offering him drinks until something changes. Keep encouraging him to gamble until he upgrades or downgrades his position. Let's do promise excitement. He's now a high roller. That's what you want. That is going to get you profits. What you can do too is you can offer them gifts in order to make them enjoy their experience. So let's do a mid-range hotel room, okay? You basically want to have the best relationship with all of them and slowly convert them all into high rollers. Okay, so I have pretty much upgraded everybody up at least once, except for the recreational people. So right now we have 4 high rollers and pretty much 4 of each except for recreational. And the mafia member is kind of irrelevant to the whole thing because actually the mafia member gets mad if they don't win. The other people don't. So I kind of just leave them alone. But you are going to see that encouraging your people to gamble and offering them drinks, when it says they played 50 more rounds of slots, minimum bet is 500 times 50. So that also increases your profit. So the other thing that I did not discover, and remember we haven't even aged yet, is you actually want to click on your amenities. Why? Because let's say we're going to the disco, these things pop up. So we have Mario, the casual gambler. You saw your casino's gambler nearly fall asleep while gaming in millionaires clubs. What you want to do is interact with all your amenities so you get these pop-ups with as much as the gamblers in your casino and give them all VIP treatment. His gambling style is adventurous. We have a good relationship. Let's give him unlimited coffee because he's falling asleep. And there we go. So let's go to the chapel. We have Latoya, who says she isn't sure how our casino is still open. We're still going to give her VIP treatment. Bottle service. Her appreciation goes up. They're more likely to stay. They're more likely to spend money. Give them VIP treatment. Let's give them unlimited snacks. Okay? Just basically do it for each of the places. We found a lucky charm. Okay. Here we go. Give her VIP treatment. Let's do a palm frond fan service. Great. So this is huge into getting your people happy, which are then they're more likely to upgrade when you interact with them from adventurous to calculated to high roller. The performance acts you can kind of leave alone. They're going to generate income. They're going to generate popularity simply because they're part of the theme. All you can really do is watch a show. Okay, and it doesn't really improve the popularity at all. But for your entertainment artist in residence, you have to do meet and greets and party with her. Not necessarily for money, but to encourage their popularity so that when they get popular and you bring people to a room, they're more likely to use like the slot machines and stuff. So all we're gonna do is start a meet and greet. I'm going to pick a random room. I'm gonna make the fee the minimum fee because this is not about profits. And the room popularity increased, but it's almost impossible to get any of the rooms to full popularity because the moment you age and the moment the house wins 90%, it's gonna go down. And you only have a limit of 3 meet and greets and 3 parties, and there's literally 7 rooms. So it's kind of impossible. So now we're gonna do another meet and greet. So now let's do another meet and greet. Why not? Let's do good odds room, minimum fee. Okay, we're just trying to get tickets sold, getting people in the room so they use the slot machine. So that's pretty much what you have to do with your in-artist resident. And now her popularity is full. We haven't even aged yet, you guys. This is all since we opened the casino. And finally now you have tournaments. So tournaments are kind of, if you make it low, but you make your prize 50K, you're not making a profit because the fees collected are 5,000. That's it. You can bet on one of your participant. The odds of you picking the right one are low. You begin the tournament. Okay. The good thing about tournaments is that it can convert some of the people into high rollers, as you can see. So Bosilka is now a high roller who frequents at your casino. And now when we go to our gamblers, she's now a high roller. So now we have 5. So that is where the tournaments can come into play. So let's do another one. Entry fee low, high prize, begin tournament. So you can kind of find a way to do it for profits if you want. So you can increase the entry fee, increase the prize fee. This time we made a profit. It's 65,000 and we're giving away 50. It's irrelevant. I'd rather you work on converting your gamblers into high rollers, encouraging them to gamble. So they literally use like 1,000 slot machine games for $500. And that's how you're going to make the most money. And yeah, so now we have another high roller. So the tournament use for converting and getting new gamblers into high rollers, not necessarily for profits. So with all that showing you, simply doing all that, our casino is now officially at 100% popularity. And I haven't even aged. So now we are going to see our first year of profits. Let's age. We officially have a new gambler, so that's great. Our first year, we made $10 million. Personally, since I've been practicing this is my highest first year profit. So wagers placed was 16 million. Payouts was 1.5. Now, if every single room was sports betting, this is what I mean. It would have been wagers placed 16 million and payouts 16 million. So you would have went negative thing, because sports betting, you don't even get to choose the odds. Pretty much any game in BitLife for the casino where the house has a bit better odds will eventually go down to zero popularity, because people will eventually have lost more than they gained. So you might as well take it all. So there we go. That is how you get it. We literally did everything perfect. We have perfect popularity. As you can see, our game rooms are all going to start going down to zero popularity. I don't care. What I'm going to do now is focus on my gamblers. I actually just figured out that if you just keep gifting your gamblers high quality stuff like Wagyu beef, they are upgrading. I officially have 10 high rollers now. From encouraging to gamble, buying drinks, and giving them gifts. Like, look, Grace was literally recreational. Oh, well, you can only offer, I think, 3 gifts, so that's fine. But that's hilarious. She's now calculated. We gave her casino glasses. So now we're just gonna age. And our profit's 8.5 million. So I actually had to pay my artist something so she would stay. But that's fine. So now every year, you're just gonna get higher payouts. And our popularity is staying the same. And that is going to generate us an insane amount of profits. Now you can go to the high rollers like Mark and encourage them to gamble. Now you have some might downgrade to be calculated. That's fine. You can just gift them stuff. So this is how you create the most profit maximizing casino. So unfortunately, you can't make billions a year. Like, I don't think that's possible with a casino. If you could open multiple casinos, maybe. But we're just going to give everybody VIP treatment when we go to the amenities. Literally everything. Oh my God, I keep getting Lucky Charms. You can withdraw money from your casino. We have 24 million in available funds. I'm not going to do that though. Keep encouraging your gamblers to gamble. That'll just increase the profits. Now, if you want to try and find entertainers that have a high popularity bar for the cheapest price, that'll give you more profit as well. Bringing someone like Zendaya, doing the parties with her in the rooms, that's going to bring 313 people to the rooms. That's going to encourage them to play slots. So just keeping this up, hyping up everybody. 441 people came. The most profit I was able to make was 10 million. This year went down 7.9 because I did spend quite a bit on tournaments, but that's fine. But that is pretty much how you do it. I could not think of a better way. Let me know the most profit you made in 1 year. Our net worth is 15 million, but it's weird that that doesn't include our casino. Our casino available funds is 50 million. So we're making a bunch of money. So there you guys have it. I hope this helps you. I know a lot of people have been confused. I was confused myself. That's why this video took so long for me to get it out. I was like, how do I increase my casino popularity? Key 1. Stick to the themes for all your amenities, all your entertainment artists, and genres. Key 2, make all your game rooms slot machines with 90% house return and the maximum minimum bet. Step 3 is turn all your gamblers into high rollers. When you encourage them to gamble, you will make even more profit. Do tournaments to bring in more high rollers, do it to bring in more people, meet and greets, do the partying to bring in more people into the rooms, and that is pretty much your rundown tutorial on how to have a profit maximizing casino in BitLife. This was so much work, but I really hope this helps you guys. And don't forget to subscribe. We are so close to 300K if you haven't yet. Hit the like button, and do not forget my Patreon is 30% off on sale until December 1st. Use code Friday30 and you can get your first month for 30% off. With that being said, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.